Okay everyone, I'm going to begin lacing the belt that we've been working on, the half scalloped belt, and so far it's come out really nice. The problem right now is that when I'm lacing it, it'll kind of be backwards to you guys, but I think y'all can handle it. So let me lay you down on the other bracket. Let's see. Right about there. Okay, I'll do my best to keep it as straight in line with the camera. What I've done, I went ahead and waxed the brown thread. Went ahead and waxed it and got it all nice and smooth. So we'll just go ahead and start lacing this baby up. See where we get. Let's see here. Get to my first hole. I'm using a nice kid lining, kid skin to get started on this. I almost pulled too much. 6 foot doesn't go very far, but that's okay. See if we can begin this. That first tail I like a little long because I'm going to crisscross it in there to where it will snug up really nice. Come on, belt. Quit it. It's tangling up on me. Let's see here. All right, we'll pull this down a little tighter. Get the that first tail right there. Put that inside there. Pull it down. Just like that. And that way it's crisscrossed right there. Okay. Reason why I'm turning the belt over so I don't have to pull the lace all the way through both areas. Now I previously went ahead and just lightly edged the side of the belt right there with some brown edge coat. That way it'll be dark brown all the way through the whole project. Okay, let's see here. Put it in like so. That wasn't too bad. A lot of people don't like lacing up belts, which I understand. But in this case, we're only doing half of it, which is a good thing. So you'll still get a little good work off of it. When you lace it all the way around, it gets pretty thick. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Bear with me, guys. Get that laying down. That way that'll lay inside. Pull this back again. Right in there, like so. I hope that goes on this side. There we go. Let's see if that works. It should. Okay, that's pulled down in the middle. That's pulled down in the middle. Okay, good crisscross there. All right. What I'll do is go 3 or 4 you know, I'll get down here to about right here, and I'll stop the video and lace all the way down to the scallops. Start it back up to show you where the scallops begin. Once the scallops start getting laced, it really comes out pretty. Once again, the kid skin's really nice stuff. It's a good leather. It's strong. It's supple. Has a good yield when you're, or a good texture when you're cutting it. So it works out really nice. And it pulls really good too. These are my two favorite skins to use when I'm lacing or for interiors. Would be 1.5 ounce kid skin or calf skin when I am using it for wallet interiors. But I like to use a 2 ounce lace, usually with kid or calf, either one, and it comes out really good. 2 ounces is just thick enough, I think, to do a really good job, but it's not too thick. Comes out really, really nice. All in all, not too bad. You never want to overly tighten your lace, otherwise it's going to curl or it'll bend. You don't want your project to bend. You want it to be nice and straight and even when you're done lacing. So you got to be conscious of what you got going on. And hopefully we're getting this down and done to where you can see it pretty good. Snug that up a little bit. Not too bad. There we go. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lace the rest of the way down here, and then I'll turn the video back on and we'll start lacing up here a little bit. Okay. Finally got down here to the scallop, so we will get this little bit in there for the scallop. See how it comes out. As I said earlier in the videos, I've made these for quite a while now. Different colored lacings, different widths. This will end up being 1.5 inches width, but I've made 1 inch, 1 1/4. You just have to do all the measurements, of course, and always put a tip on the end, and usually use a 3-piece buckle set most of the time. Every now and then I'll use a trophy buckle if a cowboy, cowgirl excuse me, has a trophy buckle, and I'll put a standard tip on it and either make a leather keeper or get a generic keeper for the belt itself, and then put the trophy buckle on. I made a real pretty many years ago. I was using some pig lining. It was for a lady. She wanted a white belt, and at the time the only leather I was available to get, it wasn't too overly expensive, was some beautiful pig lining. It was white, so I wrapped it around, did the stainless steel. She had a it was a 1-inch buckle, and she wanted it laced up in pink and yellow. So I was able to make the scallops yellow, the inside of the scallops pink, and of course all the way down it. I usually count every 10 laces I would do to get the pink and yellow combination, and it really came out pretty. Okay, now I'm going to splice in the way I splice in anyway. Let me see if I can separate this leather a little bit. In there, maybe not. Yeah, that's type glue, which I understand. So let's see if I can wiggle it in there. Try to get that hole open. There we go. Alrighty. Let me get another piece of lace and we'll continue. Alrighty. Got this piece all started and getting ready. Splice that down in there. See if I can. Yeah, there we go. Came out pretty good. Pull that through. Don't want to pull too much. It end up pulling it all the way through. Let's see here. There's that one. Come on, where's it at? Well, there we go. Still got a ways to go, which is fine. Right about there. Okay. Get this next. Get this one all locked in where it's supposed to be. Then we can continue on with the lacing. Sometimes it's kind of difficult with all the lace hanging out all over the place. Get them all mixed up at times, but as much as I've done this in the past, it kind of falls into place most of the time. Okay, let me get my cutters. See if we can trim this off pretty good. These two little pieces. There we go. See how that, yeah, that's pretty good. Put that right there. I can still trim off just a little bit more. Right there. Not that big of a problem. Okay, should be good. All right. Hopefully you guys are able to see most of the lacing issues or the process, I guess you could say. Remember, on my lace cutter that I have, 6 feet is what I cut, so that when I splice in, the end of the lace is not wore out, rather than if you used 12 feet of lace before splicing. A lot of times this lace gets wore out after all that pulling through. So I use 6 feet. That way it's a good snug. See, when you go back and hammer all this down, that little area right there will smooth down like it's supposed to. You'll never know where you laced in at. You'll never know where you spliced in at, which I like really well. And there we go. The lace gets in a little knot. Come on now. There we go. Try this again. A lot of people say you ought to put it in a lacing tree, but I have the same problems with the lacing tree. Plus, I've got to sit down. I can't move around. A lot of times, lacing sitting down is my preference, but when I'm doing this video for you, hopefully you can see more of the lacing than when we were on the inside at my table. And yes, the lacing is upside down. I've tried to figure a way to turn it correctly, but I haven't figured that out yet. But it's coming. I'll figure it out one way or the other. Yeah, all of it seems to be going really, really nice. I'll tighten this one down and go ahead and head out. I'll finish lacing this baby up. That way you can see the finished product. And I may put some conchos on it in between the scallops. Haven't decided yet. Give that full western look. Okay, that's how we're looking. Look at that. All the way down is nice and pretty, even. Like I say, when I hammer all this out, it'll flatten out real good. The scallops, stainless steel. That's a beautiful belt. All right, well, I'm going to head out for now, and I'll get back with you as soon as I get finished and let you check it out.